Good morning everybody. Today we are at Broadwater Parklands. I've got the tram here. If you're coming from Surfers or even further south, you will need to catch the tram heading north and get off at Broadwater Parklands. From here we're just going to cross the highway ahead of us. So I'm going to walk down, take this left, turn across the tram tracks and then cross the road. Let's see how we get on today. So from the tram station, you'll just have to go along this path, which will take you to these traffic lights. Head across them, and then you're there at the Broadwater Parklands. And we've made it! Woo! The Broadwater Parklands stretches over 3 kilometres of the Broadwater in Southport and is a great place to come for a picnic and a relax. Southport Broadwater Parklands was first declared a public space in November 1928. At the time, the area featured a pier and a series of enclosed public baths. Over several years, the original pier deteriorated and was eventually removed. In the 1960s, the Southport Pool was constructed. The Broadwater Parklands has many facilities for you to use, including these free-use barbecues, which you are encouraged to clean up after yourself, and it also has public toilets and lots of play areas for children. In the distance, whilst you're at Broadwater Parklands, you'll be able to see the skyline of Surfers Paradise. Showers and water fountains are also available at the Broadwater Parklands. Coming out now onto the beachy area of the Broadwater Parklands, you've got another spectacular view of Surfers Paradise, and as I wrap round, you can see the Marina Village, and in the distance, you'll be able to see the roller coaster belonging to SeaWorld. Looks like some people are enjoying their jet skis. I think this once could have been some kind of jellyfish. I think. Maybe. Now I'm not too sure because there's one here and another one here. I don't know what it is. So here's a great map showing everything on display at the Broadwater Parklands, going all the way from the Northern Peninsula up here. We're currently here, and it ends down at the old seawall down at number 61. When I crossed, so where did I start? I started here, I walked through the park, crossed the street, and I ended up here. And we're going to walk all the way up, along the path, the whole way, the whole 3 kilometres. Here's a lovely sculpture of Maddie and Mike overlooking the Broadwater. Very nice. At the Broadwater Parklands, there is the Gold Coast Aquatic Park, which is going to cost you $20 for a 50-minute session. This war memorial is dedicated to the citizens of Southport. Here's an example of one of the many picnic and barbecue areas available at the Broadwater Parklands. This is a great little play area because it's got kind of highway code rules for scooters and kids on bikes. Such fun. And here is the free swimming lagoon available at the Broadwater Parklands, which is right next to the aquatic park. Here's an example of the places to refill your water, and over here there would normally be the big jumping balloon for the children to jump on, but it is currently closed due to the COVID-19 restrictions. And of course, I like the Broadwater Parklands because there is a secure place to park one's bicycle. It's nice to see the Australia flag flying. Here is another sculpture at the Broadwater Parklands. Huts like this at Broadwater Parklands are also available and they are free. Here is another sculpture, but there's no sign of what these are, so I'm just enjoying them as they are. And another sculpture. Again, I don't know what it is, but I'm appreciating it. And another sculpture. This one looks like some flowers, but no sign of the artist who created them. I found yet another sculpture. These are very nice. These reclining lounges are also available free of charge, looking straight out onto the Broadwater. As a reminder, people are encouraged to clean the barbecue after you use it. If you're after the toilets can be located in this building as well as many other buildings along the Broadwater Parklands. You are more than welcome to bring your furry friend here, but your furry friend does need to be kept on the lead. Just admiring this fabulous root system belonging to these palm trees, which are right next to the Southport Pier, where we're heading next. Before we head to the pier, I just want to show you this lovely sculpture. Again, no name of the artist or when it was constructed, but it's a nice addition to the Broadwater Parklands. This current Southport Pier was constructed in 2009, replacing the previous structure that was demolished in 1969. And right next to it, there is a free beach volleyball court available for use. Just found this plaque, which is celebrating the Commonwealth Walkway, and that's just where we've come from. From this ferry stop, you can head south to Surfers Paradise or across the river, and that will take you to SeaWorld. Your go-card won't work and you will need to purchase a separate ticket. And here is the beautiful view north from the Southport Pier. And here's the view south from the Southport Pier. Looking into the distance, Surfers Paradise, and right down here we have our beach volleyball court. If you haven't brought a picnic with you, cafes and snack bars are available. Just as a reminder, there could be sharks in the water. Ooh, that looks fun. And we've made it to the Southport Aquatic Centre. So here's another view of the Southport Aquatic Centre, which has got an unbelievable 10 lanes. Wow. Now we've made it to the mangrove wetland area, and I'm just going to walk around and see if we can see any wildlife. So this mangrove wetland habitat was constructed to promote the natural regeneration progress for seagrass, which the dugongs eat. Can't see any dugongs right now, but hopefully they're there. I've just read another sign which says that there are lots of crabs and snails in the wetland. An outdoor gym area is also available at the Broadwater Parklands. We've made it to Howard's Landing, where you can hire boats and we can look at the pontoon. This is like a retro refilling station. Awesome. Here we have the Rotary Broadwater Chapel. How nice! It's so quaint. Here is a view of inside the chapel. Gorgeous. It's another view of Howard's Landing. And we're almost there. We're almost at the end of our walk for today. Here's another piece of art looking out onto the Broadwater. Possibly looking out for sharks, who knows? And across the water we can see SeaWorld. At the Broadwater Parklands there is also a public boat ramp available. Well, there we have it. I've made it to the Northern Peninsula. Just wrapping round, here's the Broadwater, and heading south we've got the view of Southport, and oh yes, you can just make out Surfers Paradise. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day. Until next time, bye!